I'm back from vacation. I've got so much to talk about and update you guys on. Things are probably at an all-time high with intensity between Respawn and their players because things are just going crazy. Respawn can't control anything. The players just bashing Respawn constantly. There's so much drama that's going on, and on top of that, we do have some news to cover as well. You guys know my favorite thing to do is sit back, relax, watch all of this news and drama unfold together with all 46,000 of you while we sip on our Tropic Thunder Glytch energy. I tried to drink Cherry Bomb this morning because it tastes like Kool-Aid and I wanted to, but I just can't get away from Tropic Thunder. It's so good. So grab yours. If you don't have any, make sure to go use the link down in the description below. Use code JMeyels, get 25% off. It's a huge discount, by the way, and let's sit back and enjoy. But first, as promised, since I'm back from vacation, it's time to wax my leg hair, and here you go. I'll tell you where you can go watch the full video at the end of this one, so make sure to stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed that punishment because it's probably top 3 the most pain I've ever been in my life. It's still hurting this morning. It's actually burning. My skin broke out in a rash. But because I do enjoy doing them, the next one we're going to do is we hit 5,000 subs in the next 5 videos. I'm going to run a mile. I need to lose weight anyway, so please help me. Hit the subscribe button. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're not subscribed. At least that's what the stats show. And you'll get to watch an out-of-shape YouTuber struggle to breathe. All right, so let's start this off, dude. There's so much drama to cover. I cannot even, if you missed out on this, I mean, you missed the gym. That's why I'm making this video, so that you can see all of this. If things went haywire while I was on vacation, I was watching this unfold while I was on vacation on Twitter, and I saw so many people just make so many great tweets regarding this. So it really started, I think, the day after I left. So I get on Twitter and there's a Respawn developer talking about the situation with the cheaters and everything in Apex Legends. And this is how he explained it. He said this: imagine you're running a cafe. You work hard to make sure the food is good and affordable and that people have a good time. Masked robbers kick down and lock the back door and set fire to everything. Do your customers go, WTF, lazy cafe owner? They do in games when cheaters attack. And Josh Medina replied, well, is the cafe meal free? And they start making jokes about it, and things go crazy because people did not find this amusing at all. So here are some of the responses that I got. Some of these are hilarious. The fact that a Respawn developer thought this was a good analogy, it just cracks me up. I mean, it really does, but it is sad. I understand that they don't want this situation to be here, but it's also totally out of line to make this tweet because it was not even close to the situation that we're actually in. So PvP starts off with a really good conversation, a really good response, and said if mass robbers do it every day and the cafe didn't amp up measures to prevent it from happening over and over and over, I bet people would stop going to the cafe. Talking about stop going to Apex Legends eventually if they don't fix the hacker issue. Another pro player said this on Twitter, saying, honestly, just shut down the game for a while. This is pathetic. Cheaters have more power in $1 billion game than the devs do at this point. Someone even shared this meme. Who would win, one hacker guy or a billionaire company? And it's true. This guy's honestly just in control of everything. But I will say there is some misinformation. Toofy's not doing everything, but we know obviously he's like the main headline of the stories. And before I read this next tweet, because it is pretty bad, it's really bad regarding the Toofy situation. Respawn did something over the past week that they perceived as a really big win, and I want to make this clear. Number one is that we should really encourage Respawn because they are the game dev company that's working for Apex Legends. We really want them to bring the best, and keep this in mind, they want the best for Apex Legends. So don't think that they just hate the game. They just don't see the things the way that we are seeing it, and we're not seeing the way the things that they're seeing it, because you got to realize they have a lot more of a game developer perspective in the fact that, oh, you know, the players cry every now and then, they complain every now and then, you just got to go with the flow. Obviously, we as players know that the situation we're in right now is a lot bigger than just crying and complaining. I mean, this is like an epidemic for Apex Legends, honestly. But just keep in mind, when you want to complain about Apex Legends, just remember that they do truly want the best. They're just not really sure how to do it, I think. So don't be an idiot and go attacking them personally. Obviously, they want the best for you. They're just not really sure how to do it, I guess. So this next tweet is what really concerns me. This is something that happened to Toofy over the week, and I just don't understand. This really concerns me when I see stuff like this. So you guys know that Toofy and Shiv have a lot of banner going on. I mean, they hate each other because Toofy really targets Shiv big time. Shiv tweeted out showing Toofy's channel getting shut down, blah blah blah, and Shiv really has this perspective that we won, this is it, you know, come at me, you know, I won this, you know, get wrecked. And it's like, what? I mean, all he did is shut down his channel. And then Hideout's replies saying this felt good with a smiley face. But what concerns me is they acted like this was a big deal. No one cares about this guy's channel. I mean, I don't think Toofy honestly cares about the channel. I'm pretty sure he did it just for the trolls because he wanted to see how far he could get. No one cares about Toofy and his channel. We only care about what he's doing in the game. And even though you shut down his channel, you didn't shut down anything that he's doing to players in the game. So to me, honestly, you just wasted your time going after this guy's channel. I mean, sure, you should have done it anyways, but it's like, how much time and effort did you spend in getting rid of his channel while he was hacking other players' games? Oh my gosh. And then if you thought that like that was it, if you thought that Respawn going against its players and having banner with them, you thought that was it, it got so much worse. Look at this happening to iLoot Games. He posted this on Twitter because everyone's talking about this coffee shop meme and how it was a terrible analogy. I think Chicken Nugget even said it was a pathetic analogy, had nothing to do with really what's going on. And iLoot Games just tweeted, "Someone please make a coffee shop being attacked meme." And Josh Medina replied, just a Respawn dev, by the way. I guess he got so offended. Can someone add the iLoot Games logo near the window with the caption, "I ain't no narc, but I want to host an event, so hear me out"? Like, what? Why are you attacking iLoot Games because you're not sure what to do about the hacker situation in your own game? And by the way, what Loot said was a complete joke. He was just memeing. I mean, I could be overlooking this, but to me, it just looked like a completely childish situation. But I do have some regular news regarding this cheater issue that I want to share, only because it came from probably like my favorite person over at Respawn. This is Ryan Rigney. Respect this guy so much. Love this guy. He actually made a tweet, said, "Regarding on some ongoing cheating issues, hoping to have some actions quickly as possible and to avoid the useless 'we hear you' post in the meantime." So all jokes aside, hopefully there really is something that happens that will actually fix this. But I can't stress this enough. Obviously, you guys know that I'm critical on Respawn a lot of times, but I really want to do my best to take both sides. And before you just go off the wall and just start slandering some remarks over at Respawn, obviously they're a little bit behind on some things, and I think that they need a lot of work. But you got to remember, I mean, these are just humans. They're really trying to do their job. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to justify the actions that they're doing whatsoever. But you got to remember, before you just start tearing someone down, these people want the best for Apex. They truly do. I think honestly, in the last week, I've learned more than anything. It's that they want truly the best for Apex Legends. But I'm not trying to be mean, honestly, but I really don't think that they have the capabilities that you think they have to make it that way. I know people that actually have some capabilities and some skills to stop the majority of the cheater issue that we're experiencing right now. And I'm not talking about someone who has a great idea. I mean, people who actually have unbelievable hacking abilities or unbelievable like computer talent. Like, I'm talking about some crazy stuff, who's basically like a private game developer. And there are people out there that actually know what to do to fix this situation, and Respawn actually doesn't know. So what I'm trying to say is, like, they want the best for the game. Don't get me wrong. Respawn wants the best for Apex Legends, but I really think that we all as players think that Respawn have a lot more capability to control the situation that they actually do, because it goes so much deeper than just saying, well, I have a tool that the game developer gave me that I can track information and ban people based off that information. This is actually like, I can do everything myself. I don't need any tools. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I can track anyone's information at any time that I want. I mean, we all know that there are some people out there that know how to do some very dangerous stuff on the internet. I mean, people that really know way too much information. I mean, it's like the difference of being self-taught, a PC builder, or maybe some kind of extraordinaire with computers or stuff, and then, you know, going to college for it. To be honest, I'm not trying to downplay college, but more often than not, you learn a lot more and have a much deeper knowledge hands-on than just studying in a textbook. All right, so that was some of the biggest drama I've ever seen in Apex Legends. Moving on to some news that's coming for season 9. We actually have some more drama out of this, but I'm trying to get away from the drama right now. Just more positive news. This is stuff that's coming. I will read some replies to it though, because I obviously don't agree with it as well. But if you haven't heard by now, Lifeline res has been confirmed to be removed for season 9. And basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, whenever you go to res for Lifeline and it does the automatic res, and it gives the shield by the drone rezzing, basically that won't happen anymore. Basically, from the way it looks, the drone will still revive, but you just won't get that shield anymore. And I don't know, I mean, I said I disagree with it, but honestly, I kind of see it as well. It's the most annoying thing I think to play against in the game. So many pro players asked for this to happen, and then like when it comes out, now they're complaining, and I don't really want to show that, but like, it really is frustrating. I mean, so many pros have harped and complained about how much they hate Lifeline. They need to remove this. And then when they bring this, so many people start complaining on Twitter. It's like, are you serious? That's why I try to take both sides, because look, a lot of this crap that the pro players put on Twitter, I mean, they honestly, I don't even think they know what they're saying half the time. A lot of them show all of this stuff like, I can't believe they would do this. It's just a dumb change, a stupid change. But on stream, that's all they talk about. They need to take the res out. They need to take the res out. They need to take the shield out. I mean, then when it comes, they're complaining. I don't even want to show stuff like that because it's just like fake news. I mean, that's just fake drama. I don't know if they're saying it just to get people to be opinionated and, you know, get them to agree with them, or if they're actually like just changing their mind that often. But to be honest, with the Lifeline res, I don't really care right now because I don't know how it's going to play out. We'll just have to wait and see. iLoot Games did show this on Twitter though, say Lifeline nerf, no res shield. Oh, that's going to make her real useful. LOL, facepalm. So obviously he doesn't care too much for it. Candyroo also showing this on Twitter saying, interesting. I would have expected maybe giving it like 200 HP before removing it altogether. Seems like a huge nerf, but we'll have to wait and see. And the Lifeline changes that we are getting is that the res shield has been removed. You get faster healing from the dock drone and then care package improvements as well. All right, if you made it to this far of the video, make sure to comment down below gold nuggets. This is where I give little bits of information that weren't really good enough to make a video, but I'll just show them really quickly. So basically we have a few things to talk about. I think 2 or 3, I can't remember. So basically with the war games, if you guys don't know this already, Flare Up was a game mode that was supposed to be coming, and now it's not coming because of so many people hating on the Ring Flurry LTM, and they said they were listening, and because of that they decided to remove it. So I think that is a good idea. Glad that they do that. I wish they would continue to listen. I mean, that's what I try to tell people. Look, they're hearing, they're listening, they just have selective hearing, but we can't deny that this is a good thing. All right, and the last 2 things, I honestly might even make a full video out of this one right here because this is just crazy. So Apex announced the trailer for the War Games event. Someone replied and said, does this mean you're forcing us to play an irritating LTMs again with no options to play, you know, the game we're here for? And they actually replied, Apex said no, because these are LTMs, not playlist takeovers, with a smiley face and a heart, and not really snarky because I know Alex, she's a great person who runs the Apex Legends Twitter page, but it was like a I gotcha kind of thing. And then they actually had to go back on that because they realized it actually was a playlist takeover. They actually are making you play this LTM again and forcing them. Like I said, I'll probably make a full video on this because Jason McCord made a huge reply. I don't want to make this video extremely long because I know you guys don't really like super long videos, so I'll probably make an actual video on this because I think it's a lot to go over. All right, and lastly, real quick, cross progression update. They did say basically that it's going to take some time. They said, and I quote, we are working on it. It'll be a lot more work than I thought it would be. It'll probably be a little while longer, but eventually we will have that. So that's great news to hear that they are bringing cross progression. I know a lot of you are going to be super excited about that. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to click like, click subscribe. Also make sure to hit the subscribe button because if we hit 5,000 in the next 5 videos, that's collectively all together, I will go run a mile. I'll go buy a GoPro kit so that I can record this and put this on the second channel. Also, speaking of the second channel, that's where the waxing of my leg hair is. Also, I was too much of a wimp to finish the entire leg, so I did one massive stripe down the leg, and now I gotta wear it like this and look like I got struck by lightning for the next 2 months until it grows back out. So I look super stupid and I'm super embarrassed, but it is what it is. It's on the second channel, link in the description. Make sure to go watch. I'll see you all later. Survivor Die, only positivity. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Love you. Peace.